Hello, we are here at the funeral of Jesse G Yangmi, who died on March 8th, 2020. We are here at the CCC Rawang Church, and we're getting ready for the funeral for another evening service, and followed with a wake. And this is the second night that we have placed his body here at the church. And this evening we will have another service, and after the service, then tomorrow, then we will have a funeral service over at we will move the body over to the Lisu Church, and then from there, then we will have a service there tomorrow morning, where we expect between 500 and 800 to perhaps even 1,000 people coming off the mountains, and we will then celebrate his death and his new birth in Christ. And we will then, followed by a lunch, after which then we will then take the body to the cemetery, and we will then bury him there at the Chiang Mai Foreign Cemetery, where Uncle Eugene, Aunt Helen, my father, Robert, and Betty, and Esther are all buried with other missionaries, including Dorothy Sterling and some other missionaries from years past. And so we will have the funeral tomorrow afternoon. But it's all started out since yesterday, last night. After we got the body back from the hospital, we brought him here to the Rawang Church, and from the Rawang Church, here we placed his body here in the church, and we had a service yesterday. And so various ones have been really helpful, and they have come together. The community has come together, and they're helping to cook and to provide, and so we are in the process of putting up all the flowers, and as you can see, all these beautiful flowers here. And we're just in the process of doing all of this, so excuse our video. But here I want to also introduce to you Atia Ayandiram. And this is Ati. This is Jesse's wife. She is left behind now. And so tonight we will have a service here. The preacher Philemon will be preaching a sermon, and tomorrow then Jerry Taprom Awitwang will be preaching another sermon, and we will have it translated into Thai, and there'll be a lot of singing and a lot of prayer. And so we just want you to be able to see what is going on at this funeral for Jesse Yangmi. Furthermore, tomorrow, after we finish the service there at the Borneo Lisu Church, then we will be taking the body, the coffin, to the cemetery, the foreign cemetery. This foreign cemetery was given to the Christian community by the king way back. And so this is a foreign cemetery. Only foreigners can be buried here. And this is where Dorothy Sterling was buried, Uncle Eugene and Aunt Helen were buried, my dad, Robert, and my mom, Betty Morse, were also buried here. And there's Dorothy's and Aunt Germa, Esther. Aunt Germa was also buried right here. And so we have got a plot. And so Jesse is going to be buried right alongside with Germa Esther Yangmi. And so at that service, though, the graveside service, David Morse will be reading some scriptures and talking a little bit. And then the LBI alumni, the teachers and the alumni students will sing a special. And then the Morse family will also get together, and we will sing another special there. And so we want you to know that this is a celebration of Jesse's death, because we, as Christians, we have the hope of eternal salvation. We have the hope that someday, even though we die, someday we will meet again. And so we want you to celebrate with us. And as you see all these flowers here, all the people that have good memories of Jesse have brought these flowers and in his memory. And so we just want to thank you, and we want to encourage you to pray for the family, that God will continue to comfort them.